Yeah, that's right, Woody. We're going to have kind of a nasty day with the severe threat coming in and really ramping up later this morning into the afternoon. But I hope everyone's had a good night's and good afternoon so far. Good morning, I should say, because the afternoon is going to be full of that severe weather threat, potentially as this low pressure deepens as it moves to the northeast. So a lot of warm, moist air coming in front of this, a lot of thunderstorm activity into Alabama, southern Tennessee, and Mississippi. Right now, not a whole lot going on here in the Delta, just a couple of showers pushing through the northern half of the area, but we're seeing a little bit of a lull in the activity. That could be bad, especially if we get some of that sunshine to come out, because that'll add fuel to the fire, so to speak, as we get more warm, moist air rising those thunderstorms higher and higher, giving a higher chance of some storms. So again, we're going to watch that closely, but temperatures already on their way to 70, and we'll continue to see those temperatures rising throughout the day. So as we track out Thursday hour by hour, going into the 12 o'clock hour, that's when things really start to ramp up. And between about 12 and 5, that's going to be the peak activity more than likely across the Delta. You can see our high-resolution model trying to pick up on some individual cells clustered along a line. That's the potential for supercells, which oftentimes can lead to tornado development. So we're going to watch this closely as it evolves throughout the afternoon and pushes into eastern Mississippi. Now, the good news is by 5 o'clock, this will be to our east, as this is going to be a very quickly moving system. And as that final line kind of pushes through, we're going to see the threat for some damaging winds and spin up tornadoes. But I'm really concerned with those discrete individual supercells for long track tornado potential. So we'll watch that closely as the day progresses. But between about 11 and 4, that's going to be your highest potential for severe weather here in those counties shaded in orange. As for the county shaded in red, further to the east along I-55, 12 to 5, and then that threat dwindles as we head into your evening hours. So we have everything in place. Wind shear in the upper level atmosphere, moisture, lifting mechanism, instability. When that all comes together, it gives us a very good chance for severe weather. And the Storm Prediction Center recognized this and has issued another high risk for severe weather, which is level 5 out of 5 for eastern Mississippi, including Kosciuszko, Winona, Grenada, and then the threat lessens a little bit. But don't get too enthralled with these colors, because orange, the purple, it doesn't matter. High risk for severe weather area-wide as we go through the rest of the day. Now, as for the intense long-tracking tornado potential, it's going to be highest in this purple and red shaded area, especially from Corinth down to Starkville, just north of Meridian, into Alabama. So this area definitely has to be on high alert. So be sure that you're prepared. Reach out to your family, especially if they live in a mobile home. Make sure they have a safe place to go as we move forward into really this afternoon, because that's going to be our highest potential for seeing those severe storms. Be sure to charge your devices just in case power outages occur, because if you lose power and then you don't have a phone, how are you going to get your warnings? And remember, a tornado warning means shelter immediately. Do not waste any time. And of course, have multiple ways of receiving alerts throughout the day, because you can't rely on tornado sirens. Sometimes they're hard to hear, especially if you're far away from the city center. So again, today, severe outbreak likely, tornadoes possible, especially between 12 and 5. Tonight, though, we can breathe, because it's going to be mostly clear and we're going to turn cooler. And then as we go into tomorrow, mostly sunny, a couple showers and thunderstorms late. And as we go into the next 7 days, it's going to stay active. So we'll have to be on alert through next week.